Hello, guys. I'm Timothy Earle from Earle Sports Bets and Picks and Parlays, and welcome back to Ballin Out with Tim Earle. Today, we've got a NBA slate to look at. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games to go over for tomorrow. Before we do that, we'll look back at yesterday. I had one play. It was the early game. I had the under. So Miami just didn't want to play defense. And that's all I had yesterday. I didn't do a ball and out show because I really did not like the slate. And it made sense I didn't like the slate. There was a 9-point favorite, which the Memphis Grizzlies are currently losing by 12 as I'm recording this at 7:20. That's at halftime. It was a 12-point favorite and a 10.5-point favorite. So it made sense. There was only 4 games, so I didn't do a ball and out show. But pretty much back to doing it again. And if you guys are interested, there'll be plenty of plays tomorrow. I should have 4 or 5 plays tomorrow. Make sure you guys check out the NBA Week Pass on the Picks and Parlays website, picksandparlays.net/Tim. Let's get into this one. We start off with the Orlando Magic, who are in Philadelphia taking on the Sixers. Sixers are 10.5-point faves. 232 is the total. This Sixers team is hot right now. This Sixers team is really hot. 9-1 their last 10. I'm not laying 10.5 points. I'll look towards Orlando. I will say, and I got to preface this, I don't bet every single game on the card. Every single game. All the ones that I do bet are on there. But lines are subject to change. So a 10.5 now, maybe 11.5 or 9.5 tomorrow. At the moment, this isn't what my lines are, but I lean towards Orlando grabbing 10.5 points just because I feel like it's too much. They cover. Orlando covers a lot. But will this be a game I go after? I don't know. Probably not. We'll head to the next game, which once again, this spread right here, I'm not sure if this is entirely accurate. It won't matter because I'm not going after a side. But the Nets are 1-point favorites against the Lakers. I've seen some 1s and I've seen some 9s. So I'm very confused on what it's actually going to be. This is off of FanDuel, so I'm going to trust FanDuel. There are Nets 1-point favorite, 231 is the total. Doesn't matter about the side because I'm going to go after the total. I'll take the over. This Nets team has been shooting really well, and they've been scoring even without Kevin Durant. 122, 122, 133, and 120, 117 in their last 5 games. And the Lakers will give up points, and the Lakers will score points too. We just saw the Lakers go into overtime, and that game finished at 125, 121. So I'm expecting another high-scoring game here. I'll take the over between the Lakers and the Nets. Oklahoma City is hosting the Warriors. The Warriors are 3.5-point faves. 240.5 is the total. And we fade the Warriors on the road. They're 6-18 on the road this year. Not solid. And this Oklahoma City team is, I believe, the best team against the spread in the NBA. Yep, 31-17. And that is the highest covering percentage, and it's the only team that's over 60%. And then when you go towards teams that are over 55%, Philly, Orlando, Utah, Milwaukee, and Sacramento. Other than that, there's not many teams covering at the rate that the Thunder are. We're going to keep backing the Thunder, taking them plus the 3.5. Kings and the Wolves are going to go at it. The Wolves are 1-point faves. 235.5 is the total. We get a T-Wolves team that's been playing better as of late. They've won 7 out of their last 10. They're moving their way up the Western Conference. And a Kings team that's also playing pretty well, 7-10. 7-3 their last 10 as well. When it comes to this one, though, the Kings are like the best, they are the highest scoring team in the NBA this year, 119.5 points a game, and they're allowing 116.6. I'm expecting this one to be a high-scoring back-and-forth game. The Minnesota Timberwolves have to play higher paced in order to keep up with them. So I'll go ahead and take this one over as well. My best bet will be the side in this game. So if you guys are interested in grabbing my best bet, here you go. But for this game, the Wizards are 3.5-point faves. 233 is the total. And I'm going over the total in this one because it's the San Antonio Spurs. They continuously go over the total. Yes, I know last game needed overtime. I don't care. This is still a team that's allowing 122.2 points a game, and I'm going to blindly be betting their overs pretty much the rest of the season until they start to slow down. Although my best bet is on the side in this one, I'll probably have 2 plays in this game because I really do like the over as well. Pistons and Mavericks are going to go after it. Mavericks are 7.5-point faves. 230 is the total in this game. We're going to go under. I know it's an 8. I still feel like Luka probably won't play this game. So it makes sense because they are home and they're against a really bad Pistons team. But I'm going to go ahead and look towards the under. This Pistons team isn't scoring much either anyways. 2 games left. Raptors and the Suns. Suns 2-point favorites. And 232 is the total. Raptors on a decent stretch out west. They're 2-1 out west, only losing to Golden State. They've covered in 4 out of their last 5. Phoenix is playing really good basketball lately. They've won 5 out of their last 6, only losing to Dallas by 4. Not a bad loss. I'm going to go ahead and grab Phoenix. They're starting to get healthy. They're starting to play better. And I've been backing them for a little while. They've been making me some money. So I'm going to keep riding with the Suns train in this one. We'll take them minus the 2. Final game for the NBA card for tomorrow, the Hawks and the Blazers. The Blazers are 2.5-point favorites. 236 is the total. And I'm not really a big fan of this one. I'm going to go after the Blazers. They've been playing a little bit better as of late. They've won 2 out of their last 3 after getting blown out by and they got blown out by the Raptors yesterday. Atlanta has been kind of meh after their hot streak. They've lost 3 out of their last 4, including games against Charlotte, Chicago, and the Clippers. So, Clippers aren't bad, but the other 2, I'll go ahead and take Portland minus the 2.5. Will I bet it? Probably not. But that will be where I lean for that game. To find out all the plays that are on the site, make sure you guys check out the NBA Week Pass for only $70. picksandparlays.net/Tim. That's going to do it for this episode of Ballin' Out with Tim Earle. I want to thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, let's make some money. Let's cash some bets in the NBA.